Hi, I'm Libby, and this is the recap video for Poi for the Complete Beginner at May Wildfire 2015. So we started out with a discussion of the basic ways your Poi can move. So they can do a circle, spin around the hand, a extension, a pendulum, a stall, there's also a toss. Those are sort of the basic ways that our Poi move, and we can mix and match them for a lot of different things. We talked about the way that your Poi fit you. So the fact that you generally want your Poi to be between elbow and shoulder length, depending on how you like them. And you want some, you can play around with the weight of the head and the weight of the chain, whether or not you have any bounce, like a sock Poi. Play around with a lot of different ones and see what feels right for you. We then went on to some moves. We talked about the butterfly, like this. We started by starting from a cross pendulum and scooping the arms out, in, keeping that nice bounce to keep the timing together. We also talked about some basics like planes, direction, and timing. So for example, this is my front plane. If I turn, it turns into my side plane. In this direction, this is the side plane, this is the front plane. We talked about how we can sort of move between those planes to turn, and that when we turn our body, our Poi reverse direction. So if I'm spinning this way, sort of facing the Poi, and do a turn, they come up in reverse, over the top and down below. And we talked about how we can use this to take out those extra beats and turn it into a hip reel, going back and forth. So one hand is in front of me and one hand's behind me. You can do a lot of different variations on hip reels. We only covered a few, but you can do them in revert, opposites, same time, split time, same direction. So there's a lot of different variations to play with. We also we talked about some pendulum flowers. So using our arms to make nice big circle, extension pendulums. And then we can have our arms go swimming backwards, swimming forwards. Notice how we use the pendulum there to change direction. We can also have them going in front of us. We can do this opposite direction pattern where we start to one side, split up and down, go to the other side, split up and down. So each arm is making an independent circle. And this move. And then we also talked about weaves. So we talked about breaking them down and just starting with a same direction, split time, and how we can do cross, cross, uncross to get one beat of our 2-beat weave. Cross, cross, uncross. If we link those together, we end up in the full weave. And then we talked about how you can change this into a 3-beat weave by taking one hand over the top, over the top, over the top. We also discussed briefly the fact that you can turn with any of these moves. So we can take our weave here, across, turn it to here. We can open that up in the middle if we want. And we talked about how to sort of unstick your feet from the ground and move around a little bit while you spin. So that's basically what we covered in Intro Poi, and we hope you'll come back next time and learn more.